the Eric Harris Candlelight Vigil, walking up to it.
It's amazing how when we first started, we were only like 4 people. This conversation was not a black, white, green, yellow. It was a right, wrong situation, right? And that's something that we cherish the most. One of the brothers here, I go with my right hand man every round of this game. Everywhere you're going. Give it up for Brother Muhammad! You're talking about a true soldier. Come on, Muhammad!
That's it. Let's hear it, Muhammad.
Bring it, Muhammad.
Say it as it is.
How y'all going to see it?
Don't be afraid of the microphone.
The Holy Quran, Holy Quran says, do not speak of those who die in the way of God. They are alive. They are taken care of. Now, many of us don't understand how Brother Harris has worked God's plan. Because many of us think of ourselves as a superior. We think that we got position, that we are better qualified to be used in God's plan. But God takes a humble individual, somebody who is of no value to us in our eyes, and uses him or her in his plan. And even though the enemy plan, the Holy Quran also says that God planned. The enemy plan, but God also planned. And they That's how God works. God uses his brothers to expose the corruption that exists in the Sheridan Party. So we don't look at this brother as someone who's died. He's alive. The fact that he's alive can be seen because we are here. This is a live movement. We're not dead. This is a living movement. God is present in this movement.
It's a growing movement.
That's right. And because it's growing, we know God is here. And because God is there and God is in power, we know our brother is also here. So we want to keep on moving forward. We know that God is with us. We know this is God's purpose, and we know this is God's plan. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, brother.
Come on, y'all can do better than that. Like the energy. While we're talking about energy, tomorrow, 12 o'clock, who can make it, we're going to have a rally just to remind our state attorney that we're standing by and we want justice to be done. That's right. We want justice to be done completely. We don't want them to just try to take this case. We want them to apply justice was necessary. Okay? All right. This next brother here, he is a firecracker. So I'm going to bring him to you. Brother Jonathan, come on up, brother.
Jonathan.
Come on, Brother Jonathan. All right, you can do better than that. Give it up for him.
Don't be afraid of the microphone.
Amen. Just not so much to be a firecracker today, but to simply say a few things that have been on my heart. First of all, to Brother Andre Harris, I just want to commend you for the strength that you've showed, being so fortified to handle what has been such a burden, I can only imagine, and to make sure that it's not just about you, but to take that and to help impact lives all around this entire city, this entire state, around your tragedy that has touched your family. I just have to commend you for that, because a lot of us, probably speaking for myself, we couldn't have done it in the same way that you did. To show that strength in such a time of tragedy, and to, again, separate it from just yourself and try to help the entire community is something that I've grown to respect so much. And I just want to thank you for being so considerate of all the lives and generations that come behind you. Today. Also, I just wanted to say to Mark Lewis and the organization, Good People, I appreciate you all so much for what you've done, for rallying around him. And everybody here today, what we are doing is rallying around an incident that happened, a tragic incident that happen and trying to make our community better for long term. We're not letting this one just go by the wayside. We're not going to let this one be forgotten. So we're applying the necessary pressure so we can make sure that the impact is one of positivity for generations to come. And let's not be discouraged at any point. Right? Progress doesn't always come at the pace that we want, but there's no reason at all that we should be discouraged because we have seen progress being made, and day by day, I am further fortified by what is happening, and it's because of the people like you and I here today. So let's just remember that. What touched me about this particular case, and we've seen tragedies come and go, but when I heard the audio about how the officer said, F your breath.
Two officers said that.
When I heard that audio, I thought about what the duty of an officer really is. It's to protect you. It really touched me. It wasn't the only time I've ever heard such a negative comment or a terrible disposition by someone in authority. But when it hit home, it really triggered something within me that changed my life forever. And I wanted to simply say that we have to continue to apply that pressure so that we can change the mentality of some of our leaders. Because even after someone is wounded, even if they're wounded for a proper reason, your job is to make sure that you're able to resuscitate them, to make sure they don't lose their life. But when you hear such a comment, and you see what the intent really is,
Right.
we have to get back to valuing life. That's the humanitarian challenge that I'm giving everybody here today. We have to make sure that our law enforcement gets back to valuing lives of every single person, right? And we can be that example right here on the street. We need to be that example for our children so they can see. So even when we say things sometimes out of humor, it gives the impression that we don't value everybody's existence. And we have to make sure that we're always setting that example for our children, and we're going to hold accountable those who are supposed to be protecting us too in the long run, so they value our lives, everybody's lives. As Sister Rebecca said, all lives do matter. So I just want to thank you all again today for coming, keeping this fire going, and keep Brother Harris in your prayers, because, like I said, it's a burden. Imagine losing someone so close to you, trying to do so much for so many people. It's a burden that we have to help him carry. So thank you all again for being here today. God bless everybody. Thank you.
Woo! Keep the light lit.
You can do better than that.
Yes,
Listen, charge this to my head and not my heart. Did you guys enjoy that song by Frankie?
Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy it? I'm sorry that I forgot to Frankie, I'm sorry. Have another one too for us. This is Frankie Cole. If you guys don't know her, she lives in Tulsa. She stays down the street, okay? So this is Frankie Cole. You guys haven't heard her. She is amazing. Her voice is amazing. Frankie, you got another one for us? Yeah. Frankie be thinking of another one. But listen, I want everyone to raise up your candles here. And while we're raising up our candles, we definitely want to say that Eric Harris, repeat after me. Eric Harris, your life matters. Your life matters. We love you. We love you. And we will never forget you. And we will never forget you. Thank you for your life. Thank you for your life. And while Frankie is thinking of another song, I'm going to bring up Eric Harris's brother. That's right. And I'm going to let him just kind of just greet you guys with his presence. You know, he needs our support, guys.
That's right.
That's why we're here.
Yes.
Tomorrow there's a trial, and we're going to have to go through a lot of negative comments, and we're going to need the support of the community to lift this brother up and the Harris family up. So, Brother Harris, would you come to the podium? Give it up, guys. This brother has held it together. Have y'all ever seen this? I mean, he has held it together.
That's right.
Step by step.
That's right.
Give it up for him.
Well, first of all, I want to thank each and every person for coming out today. I love each and every one of y'all.
Love you, man. Love you back. Love you, family. Always there for you. For your family. Got your back, man.
It wasn't me that did this. It was y'all that did this, man. I couldn't do this without y'all.
We couldn't do it without you. That's real. That's real.
Your pain with us. In the beginning, I thought I was going to go in this by myself. And I knew I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it by myself. They would have been me down.
God's with you.
The brothers
God
like
is
Martin
with
who
you.
stepped up, man. A lot of organizations stepped up, man. And I said, I think I see the light.
Can't you feel the Spirit?
Hallelujah.
The Spirit's among us.
Is that right, Andre?
I ain't going to cry on camera.
Is that right?
Man, everybody here, you just got to let one or two go.
That's right.
You're a strong man.
Man, when I tell you I love y'all, man, I ain't playing no games about that. I love everybody, man. That's how I came up.
We're here for you.
I'm a warrior out here. You don't hear things about me, you gonna say, man, that dude went down through there. Drug addict, penitentiary, homeless. But God seen something in me. He prepared me for a time such as this. So all those tragedies I went through, grew up in the projects, Jordan Downs, born in Compton. Should I stop?
No.
God said, your brother gonna get murdered by 73, and we need you right here. I was on the scene when my brother got murdered. My wife would tell you, I called and said they murdered my brother. God had gave me foreknowledge of what to do before I did anything. And I seen people coming together. And here you are today. And we're going to fight and we're going to win.
That's right.
And I don't care what you've been through in your life or where you think God is taking you. You're here right now. You're on the mission. That's right. And let's keep moving forward. The beautiful people behind me spoke in 1921. Yeah, that's really one of the main issues we need to bring up.
Amen.
What didn't get solved,
Go ahead,
what
man.
wasn't brought up about 1921.
That's right.
You know what I'm talking about? When I get an opportunity to speak on camera, I try to bring that up. Not all the time. Do they blind out? Most of the time they do. But for the cameras, 1921, Black Wall Street.
1921.
We ain't forgot about it. Yeah, let's keep that one there. That's right. I just want to tell you I love y'all. I love all the representatives. I love everybody, man. Just period, flat out. Let's go up in this courtroom. Let's win this, man. Not only for Eric, but all those who's been gunned down, shot, killed, harassed, raped, murdered. Elliot Williams left in a jail cell with a broken neck, starved out. I mean, where they do that at? Right here. That's right. In Clearland. Yeah. Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's right. We can clean this up if we come together. You know, I'm long-winded. God just tell me when to stop.
All right, give it up for our brother Andre again. You know, it's amazing how we have all come together from different parts of walks of life. We're coming together. You know, and don't ever forget this moment. This moment is about love. This is a moment. Love transcends color. It transcends anger. It transcends all those things. It's all about love. That's what brought us here tonight. That's what brought us here to just remember Eric right now. All right? Thank you. Here's Frankie.
All right, I was sitting there thinking about a song to sing, and the song that came to me is I Won't Complain. I'm thinking about all the things that each and everybody is saying. How, you know, sometimes we have our good days, we have our bad. But, you know, when you look around, all of your good days outweighs your bad days. So we won't complain. Like they said, it may not look like there's some justice being done. But by us all gathering together here as one, there's something being done. We just don't see it. And it's coming. It's just like a seed planted. You don't see the fruit until it gets watered, sunlight, and it grows. I had some good days. I had some hills to climb. I had some lonely days. Had some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I start thinking things over, all of my good days outweighs my bad days. I won't complain. I said again, I had some good days.